Hi guys, bang! Let's get into this video right now. Like, subscribe, press on notification, red bell. Let's get into this video. Today we will be talking about my family. When I've been taken away by child services. Yeah, it's emotionally sad. I wish I recorded it. Then you could eat everything, but it's, for me, being in care. Because after the day I moved into adults, when I was gone into childcare, but it's put me in a good place, but it's put me, for me, in a bad bit, because when I was 6 years old, my mum and my dad not used to look after me, but because my mum was going through depression, and my dad, and not my dad. My dad was a bit upset about my mum going through depression. What can you really do? It's her fault for not looking after me and Kirsty and Nadia. I've got 2 sisters and I'm the only brother, but I'm quite happy I'm in this world, and you should be thankful. You should be thankful you're in this world right now, because if your mum didn't, or your dad didn't have that thing together with them to try and make it a baby, and obviously they did, and made me my real dad. I've got my stepdad and my real dad, and my stepdad. My stepdad is called David, and my real dad's called Howard. But I'm quite happy I'm in this world right now. I'm thankful in this world for my mum to bring me into this world, into this lovely world. Sadly, she couldn't look after us, and it's just really emotionally sad. When to be fair, I did not know what the hell was going on, because I was 6 years old when we got into the police car. My Nadia and Kirsty, because they had to put us in a different car together. There was 3 police cars. They had to put us in. They had to put us in 3 other police cars. But it's when we got to the Holyhead police station, we sat down. We were waiting for care, for child services to come and pick us up. But when child services came to take us away, my mum had 48 hours, that's 2 days, to get us back. Did she? No. Then when we got into a car, they had to drive us all the way to Prestatyn, to these nice people. They had us for a gift to Christmas. Then we moved. Nadia went to Wendy's. Then me and Kirsty went to live with Lavon. This is another carer. He used to look after us. But it's quite emotionally sad. But when you knew when child services were coming in to take us away, when they give me a lot when they give me a lot of stuff, information saying you're in childcare now, mate, but it's, for me, it was upsetting when they told me, and I cried about all of it because they only wanted my dad to be with me and to look after me properly, but it didn't work I wanted to do. But it's not the plan I wanted to get used to it a bit more, and that's why I'm not very happy at the minute. It all happened, but that's just the way it is. But well, sorry about that, guys. When I've been in childcare for a year, then I've been in childcare for a year. Then me, Nadia, and Kirsty went to live with Yvonne. Nadia didn't. She went to live with Wendy. These lovely people. As with Lavon, she was quite nice. She was really nice to us, but I did not know I had ADHD by then. I did not know when I was going through stuff. When it used to be all maths to me, but it used to be heartful when I moved Lavon back to Kimmel Bay with Pamela and Phil. I used to live there for 4 years. Then I was on respite. I went on respite for 6 whole weeks. But I'm going to tell you the whole story what happened to me. But this was me. I had none of my sisters with me then. I went on respite for 6 weeks. But I came to Kinsale for 2.5 years. Then I went back on and then I went back to my foster care to give it another go. But that didn't work. Then the Kinsale obviously rented a house out. Kinsale, they rented a house for up here. The whole house was full of young people in here, but there's only 2 of us at the minute, 2 young people. There was 3, but yeah, but now, and it's quite sad, emotionally upsetting. But when you get to that time, when you've been in all of this emotionally, when I came to Kinsale, then I went to Pamela and Phil on for full time. I used to go with them full time. Then I came here. Then I went on respite for 6 weeks. Then I went to Kinsale here. Got all of my stuff, and then I tried Pamela and Phil again to give him another chance. It was going really well. I was there for Christmas, but I was not there for this. I've not been there for Christmas with them for 2 years. But they used to abuse me and hit me and assault me. They were not the best carers. They used to work for FCA. Trust me, I will not work there ever. But I would bring your child, because there's a school and a home here in this child home, and there's a school connected to it. But all of the teachers are very nice. But on college, they're really nice as well. But I've grown up from all of that, and I'm still in the child home, and I'm 18 years old. But when I was with my own foster carers, but I was there for 4 months, and they got 2 sons. They got Jordan and Jasmine, and they got a little fella called Brando. Oh my god, guys, they were the worst foster parents I've seen in my entire life. When that didn't work for me, I came back from COVID to come to Kinsale for full time then. I was already here at full time already, and I had to change my temper, but I did all of this for a reason. Change my behaviour, and I'm a better person now. But I'm still running off because of my mental health, and going through ADHD, going through depression with myself, and I always wanted to hurt myself, but I'm a better person than that. I don't do that shit, and I don't do that kind of shit to myself now. But I'm a better person because I came on really good, and I became a better person to change my reactions and to be with my family. Then when my mum starts coming into my life, she was nice, she was really nice, caring, but I don't speak to my dad or my mum anymore. But if you wonder why I don't speak to my dad, because I only seen him once when I was really little. But when my mum came back into my life, she was nice, really caring, she wanted me back in her life, and it turned out she didn't want me in her life. But the only thing I've blocked her, deleted her off my phone, then I can't not speak to her ever again, because it was not working for me. It was not working, and I could see a difference in her and John. That's my mum's partner. When I could see a difference in my mum, when John's always like not treating her properly because of John, it gets really hurtful and upsetting. But when you grow up without my mum and my dad, she will realise the shit she's done to me, but everything I've come on, she will fucking realise she's missing out on her son. She'll stay with Nadia and Kirsty, and I've not said this to her yet, and I'm gonna ask Nadia to send it over to her, because the life she's put with me, the life I had to go through it was not very nice. And she decided to fuck one on us, to be else looking after my sisters or my family. But it's come to that for me now. I can grow up from it, learn about stuff and go to college and learn, get a job, get a qualification. My dream car is a BMW M5. One of the nicest sport cars in the world. I love it. But that's my dream car. My second dream car is a Nissan GTI. If I had to choose a truck, it would be an Isuzu Arctic D-Max. Defender, and because they're one of the nicest Land Rovers and one of the nicest cars and the nicest trucks. And yeah, it's just, I don't speak to my mum now because she's abusive to me on the phone. She would swear at me, she would call names at me, she would hate me, she pulled me the fingers, tell me what I'm a pathetic son I've got no kids yet. I've got no kids, but because my mum saying my mum was saying I'm pathetic, and she hates me, and she wants to hurt me. But if people hurt people, where do you think they should go? To jail. Because that's what they deserve. But after when I know all of this, when I knew it was going to happen, I decided to stay out of her life. But it was coming to that turn for me now. I've learnt from that not to be with my mum, and to stay with my contact with my sisters, and it's made me a better person. Guys, thank you for watching this video today, thank you. But if you see this video, like it, subscribe, press that notification red bell, and let's hit 500 subscribers this year. Ta-da, peace.